Hello,
Hello,
OG.
OG.
I'm Jerome.
I'm Kat, and
this
this is
Joaquin.
Joaquin.
Andito tayo ngayon sa MABALACAT City, Pampanga.
Welcome to our Balinese-Inspired home. Kenny, malaos ko po.
It's not often that you see a Bali-inspired residence in the middle of the city. Usually you need to go, to the beach, province and all. So I think that itself is unique. And yeah, going here, feel relaxed, feel calm. Actually, lagi nila na pagkakamalan na Airbnb, but we call this our BNB. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Kat and I'm 33. I work for a Singapore-based company, F&B company, as the finance head.
Hi, I'm Jerome. I'm 34. By profession, I'm an IT software project manager, but now turned into an entrepreneur.
So we were OFWs in Singapore back in 2015, and then the pandemic hit. Unfortunately, my visa got canceled. It was not renewed. So I had to go back to Philippines and leaving him there. So after a year, it was still very challenging to travel back and forth to Singapore and all. So we've just decided that he would just come home and then we'll just try something new for us here in Philippines. And then during that time, kasi we were trying to start a family also. So we're trying to have a baby. We have this silent battle of infertility. For 5 years, it was some constant heartache for us, actually. But then God is good, and He establishes everything for us, and He provides. So I was still able to continue working remotely for him as well. He was able to find a job, and then we had this opportunity to buy this lot last year, right? So along with our dream of having a baby, of course, we're dreaming of building our dream home, our own home as well. Syempre, to raise our future family. So when we saw this, we kind of knew already and envisioned here in this property, this is where we would want to build our dream home. So we had it constructed on the same year as well. And it was also the same year that I was pregnant already with our miracle baby boy.
We made that unfortunate event of her being sent back to Philippines into something positive. So we have our own outsourcing business, and in addition to that, we also started a small pet shop near the area as well. So that's what I've been managing now, plus also the little boy. So Kat and I are born and raised in Pampanga. Most of our lives here in Pampanga is spent in Angeles City, right, which is just a nearby city. Over the last 10-15 years, sobrang laki na ng development ng Angeles City. And obviously with development comes, traffic, noise pollution and all. So like Kat said, we had an opportunity to purchase this lot from a family as well. Plus we also have relatives nearby. So it was a perfect place. It's also nearby Clark. We're just 10 minutes away from the airport. And also we're nearby entrance and exits of expressway going to north and south. So perfect spot.
We were always fond of something tropical, something light lang. We always go to beaches as well. Kaya ayun.
Beaches and vacations. Plus, on top of that, we know that this working from home setup for us will be almost permanent na. Well, at least we hope. So we want to live in a place where we feel like we're always in a vacation. So hence this inspiration, this design of Bali architecture design. Before we approach the architect, we already have something in mind. We actually have, yeah, we actually have a presentation deck for him. No? So we always wanted an open space concept. We always wanted natural light. I know, big windows and all, although medyo mainit sa Philippines. So, and definitely the dipping pool. No? So I think that's the icing on the cake for this. Upon doing research also, watching channels like OG, we came up we stumbled into this Balinese design architecture, which I think encapsulates everything that we wanted. That open concept, free-flowing,
Yeah, because I remember I told him I was watching OG channel. He's like, do you know this channel? Sabi ko, sabi niya, pinapanood ko din yan. Sabi ko,
We didn't know we were watching the same channel. Obviously, we were doing our research. So yeah, in short, we both know what we wanted even before we approached the architect, down to every little detail of this house. So the lot size is 210 square meters, and then the floor area is 110 square meters. So mostly half of it is outdoor, and I think we've decided on that as well, that we want more outdoor space, not more, but more on a bigger outdoor space than what we had before. Yeah. From the facade itself, very Bali vibes na siya. Very minimalist, plain in color, but very, homey and calm. We wanted a bit of privacy, hence the gates a bit fully closed. On this side of the house, we have our pocket garden, and then if you walk further, there's a corner for our dog Chewy. On this right side, we have our garage. Good fortuna siya. And then this is the pathway also going to our alfresco space here, plus the dipping pool. And then we have a common toilet and bath here on the side as well. First thing that you'll notice is our yellow door here. Although it's a bit far from the Bali style, this is somewhat our preference, and from the start pa lang, yellow represents optimism and hope, and that's what we've hold on to the past years being together, and we want everyone now when they enter this room, they will feel the optimism, the energy, and the vibe, right? So once you enter, you will see right away the open space concept of the house. And then on your right, we have our living area here. It's a sunken living area style. We opted for a sunken living area design because we saw it on as a Bali element as well, the architecture. And it just gives you this, comfy vibe, cozy. Although it's a bit small, but when watching TV together with the family, it gives this comfortable feeling. Moving into the middle part of the house, we have our dining area. We have a 6-seater dining set here. We actually approached a veteran furniture maker in Betis, Pampanga also, which is quite famous for their woodworks. So this is a customized design for us. We wanted the elements of green plus the solihia on the side of the chair, which gives it rustic vibes as well. So part of the Bali design architecture, we opt for this expansive window and large sliding doors. This is to maximize the amount of natural light then that comes in. And this setup blurs the interior and exterior boundaries, creating a seamless integration outside. Then moving on, is our kitchen area, indoor kitchen area. We have our center aisle counter here, which is a stucco finish as well, so easy to maintain, very clean. And then we have a stucco finish wall on the kitchen as well, modular cabinets, just for the clean look. So very minimalist and easy to maintain. So in our kitchen area as well, we have this sauce bar here on the side. So my wife loves, this condiments. So from the kitchen, we have an access here going to our outdoor kitchen or dirty kitchen. Because, as we Kapampangans, we love cooking. And I think this is the busiest place in the house whenever we have parties or events.
Okay, in this house we have 3 bedrooms. So the first one is our guest room, but we want it also to be our study room. That's why, as you can see here, we have the bay view, and then we have a toilet and bath here as well, just right beside this guest room. Moving forward, we have this another room here. This is supposed to be our baby room, but right now, since si babies sa amin pa naman natutulog, so we will make this as our storage for now. This is our master bedroom. So as you can see, we have incorporated the Balinese style here as well in the headboard of the bed. And then in this room, there's also an ensuite toilet and bath and a mini walk-in closet. And on the left side, we have this mini outdoor, which we will turn into a private mini patio.
We wanted to go with a lot of wood elements and very lightweight materials like rattan on our lighting fixtures and all that. Because I think this gives the rustic feel to the house. Plus stucco finish on the counter, plus the wall. So that accentuates, I think, the entire concept of the house. With the pool, we did look for a natural stone called sukabumi. So sabi nila, it's therapeutic as well. So yeah. So I think all in all, including the pool, it's around 4.5 M. So I think like everyone's challenges, it's the budget constraints.
Because we always wanted to have the budget-friendly, syempre na materials and gamit sa bahay. So that's all actually the challenges, no? Because it was most actually during the construction, we were talking to our architect, our engineer, so what we wanted.
And they're very accommodating.
Very accommodating naman with all our requests.
I think lesson learned that yung budget mo, may dagdagan mo talaga. The budget that you have is not enough. Learn to compromise because you can't get everything that you need. To be honest, even with us, with my wife, sometimes medyo may disagreements kami with certain colors, certain space. Just learn to compromise and make sure, happy kayong dalawa at the end of the day. Main advice, I think, know what you want before you even approach the architect, right?
You have to know what you want, and monitoring as well is important. Because when you're building your dream home, syempre you want it to be perfect, So you have to oversee talaga kung gusto mong maging maayos talaga siya.
I just want to share that, you can always start somewhere in something new.
Yeah.
Because this is a new start for us. We thought that, when we were OFWs in Singapore, continuous na lahat. There's we know what we're going, but then pandemic hit, everything changed, 360 turn. So, yeah, I think, a new beginning is always possible, as long as you help each other as couples, and as long as God is in the center of your relationship.
Want to share your house and get featured? Email us at stories.onlygood@gmail.com and tell us about your interesting home story. For more videos like this, subscribe to OG and be part of the community.